Hi, Thumos, welcome back. Hope you guys are feeling well. Welcome to the new place, by the way. New place. I had to change the environment. And I did it because I realized how important our environment is. I live in downtown Cleveland now. And when I look outside, I see people on their bikes. There's literally a guy on his bike right now. I see beautiful women. I see young people. I see healthy. I see, men that are healthy and not old and gray and dying. My old city, it was like a dying city. This city is up and coming. A lot of new stuff being built. You can see in the back a construction sign. This little sign right here is a condom sign. Okay, I would like for that to get taken down, but that's fine. It's still a good place. Your environment is going to be it's going to leave a huge impact on you. Okay, and how could it not? If there's everyone around you is healthy, how can you continue like standing out, going the complete opposite way? Okay, so remember that. Let's start this video with that is that your environment impacts you. And if you're in a situation where, I'm not saying just go out and move, but first off, clean up the environment you're in. You want it to be clean, you want it to be well lit, you don't want to have mess everywhere, you want the air quality to be nice. One thing that I didn't do for a long time is give myself like one of these dehumidifiers. And at the old place, it had these heating systems that would put steam into the air. And it was thick and muggy, and it was like, I don't know, man, I think it was causing me allergies. I wasn't breathing well. So you need to be able to breathe well and make it nice. Make it somewhere that you get inspired to be. Okay? Because during these times, a lot of us are at home and we're alone, and guess what? We're just moping around the house. We need to make sure that we can go there and we can be creative. We can focus on our studies, do the work, become better during this time. Because our identities are getting hit. You may feel like your frame has been busted, that you're feeling weaker, a lot of uncertainty. That's what I want to talk to you guys about, is the ego's taking a hit. Our sense of self has taken a hit during these times. Many of us were lifting. Okay, I stopped going to the gym. You can't get into a gym right now. Haven't worked out in a month and a half, 2 months. My muscles not as filled right now. Feel weaker. And you know what? That was a big part of me, is I worked out. And I love to lift weights and get that pump. It was a great time of day. Now I can't do that. I mean, I have a pair of dumbbells I can curl. I can do some push-ups, but it's not the same. And so in a way, it's been good because I've had to let my ego take that hit and let go of that. See how it is to sort of who I am without these external things. But also, it's causing me to okay, well, if I can't do this, then what else? We can't socialize. We're not supposed to go out. You can't meet random girls. You can't really go on these dates. You can't do a bunch of extra things. And so maybe you're stuck at home and you're like, man, I was getting in flow, man. I was going out there, I was talking to these people. I was getting good at socializing. Right now you're back at home. So that kind of takes another hit. If you shave your head, here's a big one for me. It buzzed my head. The first thing I realized is when I buzzed my head, it showed me who I am. It showed me the bone structure. And it showed me my face, how it is. It showed me what I am without using my hair as a way to give myself more style or to change the way that I appeared, my appearance. So right there it totally shook the identity that I had built up for myself. Okay. Another thing is a lot of us were not able to work at all. So you're not working. So what does that do? Well, a goal of a man, the reason a man are here, part of our life, part of the reason we get enjoyment and satisfaction is to work towards a purpose. Okay, so we don't have that. So now, that's another thing where you got to kind of make up your work now. You got to try to strive for something. Many of us were letting go of our routines. We're growing our hair out. It's getting unruly. We're not waking up in the morning and putting clothes on. We're running around in our PJs. Our food, are we cooking for ourselves or using the Uber Eats? So, a couple of things I'm going to tell you what am doing to maintain this sense of strength, equanimity, this mental clarity in my life. Okay, that's what I want to share with you here. A couple things, and I want you to share down below with everyone else because I know you're doing something that can help. Okay? By the way, this entire month we're going to be meditating 10 minutes every single day. We can start that today. All right, 10 minutes every single day. You can do that. If you can't, well, you know, you probably you're making excuses. 10 minutes a day of meditation will give you clarity and insight. 10 minutes a day of meditation will make you more focused and less anxious. If you can't do it, well then you need to like really just stop and take a look at yourself and be like, all right, I need to sit down. I need to just observe my thoughts like this. This is how you meditate. Observe the thoughts like this. That's it. You can leave your eyes open. I leave my eyes open just like this. And by doing that, you're going to not become a crazy person that's always in his thoughts. That his thoughts, most people think that they are their thoughts, but you're not. These things going on here are not you. They're just up there. So when you get familiar with observing them, then you can see right through them. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're building that habit, okay? Last month was 25 pages a day, building that habit. This month, we're doing 10 minutes a day, all right? All of May. Let's get on it. Look, guys, I recommend, if you haven't shaved your head already or buzzed it and you're kind of scared, do it once in your life. Just do it once. You don't got to keep doing it, but do it once, especially if it's like, you know, your hair is just kind of crazy. It feels very good to buzz it. It lets you see yourself for how you are. It's a humbling experience. It also just something about it, man. It feels like you sacrifice something. You're making a commitment to being better. We have to, I would say, get up in the morning, take a shower, ice cold shower, meditate, and get ready for the day. We want to attack the day. We don't just want to stumble into the day. Another thing, huge, is your sleep. Many of us, we got nothing to wake up to, so we're giving ourselves all of this leniency. We're waking up at like 10 o'clock. That cannot be good for us. We're normally meant to rise with the sun, go to sleep when it sets, and I myself struggle with this big time. I'm going to sleep at like 12, 1, sometimes 2, waking up later, and I'm telling you, it's one of those things that makes you feel like garbage, and it puts a lot of confusion here. On top of that, if your quality of sleep sucks, you're going to feel like you're plagued by a lot of worries and anxieties that you may have already figured out a long time ago. And it's just going to make the flow, the day, the energy a lot more stale, there's going to be a lot more just confusion in your life. So let's get the sleep right. That also affects your testosterone. So if you want to feel strong and powerful, you got to be sleeping right. So let's aim to wake up at the same time every single day. Okay, we got to aim to do that. We got to hold each other accountable. It's the only way. Okay. Another thing is your diet. Testosterone is what makes us men. As it starts to dip when we're ordering Uber Eats, when we're going to all these fast food places because we don't want to cook for ourselves, not the way it can be. Okay, if you want to feel like junk, then do that. Take the easy way. But I recommend you go to the store. You get some whole ingredients. You start cooking for yourself. If you live at your parents', we'll say, hey, mom and dad, let me cook dinner tonight. Let me cook dinner once a week. Just take the initiative. Cook for you got a wife, whatever, cook for her. Just start cooking for yourself. If you can cook for yourself, you're going to put better stuff in there. Stop eating out. It's just, you get to, you want to feel the best, stop eating out. Okay, start cooking for yourself and eat healthy foods. Eat enough calories. This is a big one. Not many people are talking about this. Make sure your brain's running off of glucose. Make sure you got a steady supply, glucose. You're eating enough food. Because you can feel it. When it dips, there's dips. When you got hard work to do, you kind of like this, and then it's something that feels wrong. Maybe you need some salt. You just start feeling weak, and then you eat some glucose. You eat a meal, you feel better. You got more energy, more willpower. Okay, so eat enough food. I think a lot of people are not eating enough food, and the food that they're eating is complete garbage where it doesn't provide them any actual nutrition. So they eat more garbage, and it's just a negative loop. It's not a good cycle to be in. So we gotta keep ourselves healthy though too, because like, look, I've put on a little bit of weight. I'll be honest with you, and I know every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, I'm like, yep, not how it's gonna be, not how it's gonna be. This cannot be maintained, because what happens? You gain a little bit more weight. There's more estrogen in your body, and you also do not breathe as well. You have more trouble moving. You're just lazier in general. So that's got to change. So let's stay healthy. We got to get outside, get in nature, keep walking, maintain a good health. Let's see. I got some more, I'm pretty sure, but those are the main ones now. Okay, we got to attack the day. We got to get going. I'm going to leave it at that. That's the first video in the new place. I want to tell you guys about the new challenge. 10 minutes a day meditation. Do that. That's also going to give you that mental clarity, okay? But for now, we got to use our time that we have and try to make the best out of it instead of just avoiding it with all of these, we avoid the time you can do anything you want right now, man. You can get really creative right now, and a lot of people are not. I'm going to just address this anxiety I feel like is going around. People think they're uncertain when this whole pandemic will blow over, so they don't think they have enough time, so they don't start anything new. And most things can be accomplished if you just try, okay? And you can make huge amounts of progress if you just try. But most people don't try because they think they don't have enough time because of this pandemic. They know it's going to end soon. Everyone's going to go back to work. Everyone's going to be out. Most people are just like, meh. Don't be like that, okay? Now's the time. So let's get started on this challenge, guys. Let me know what you're doing down below, that you feel powerful, you feel strong again, and I will see you in the next video. All right? Peace.